do some cardio. We got Athena. All the Nobu. We got the setup out here, so you come out here, we got the Florida heat, baby. So we got this done in the morning. That's why we do fasted cardio super early in the morning. Let these cook, and then I'll get my cream of rice going. Just actually, I make my own cream of rice on the blender. I take jasmine rice right here, just regular white jasmine rice, Thai rice, and I blend it up. So it comes out literally like cream of rice. It saves me a ton of money. This is my bowl. I like this little, we have all these nice bougie glass bowls, but I like the plastic bowl. If you're a bodybuilder, you understand. We'll do 65 grams of this. Oh yeah, these did not work out. So I definitely needed to get the PAM spray. That was not the move. It's babe, we need PAM spray now. It's all good. They still taste the same. Somehow I did not break the yolks all the way, which is crazy.
You still got your runny eggs.
Look at that. I still have runny eggs if I get this off the pan right.
Damn, you did.
We're on to a great start this morning.
Spill over, yeah.
You know what, guys? Like, some of these videos online are perfect. This is my real life right here. This is what happens every morning. This is the life of a bodybuilder. We don't waste any gains here. We dump all this right into the... All right, so we're gonna do 25 grams of peanut butter. Like I said, I kind of replaced some of the fats during my day with this because I like to start my day off with some peanut butter. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm a peanut butter freak, so. We got 2 whole eggs. We got 65 grams of cream of rice and 25 grams of peanut butter. No seasonings besides salt. Just keep it simple, keep it clean throughout the day. Enjoy ourselves at night if we want. It's the off season, no real structure here. Just making sure we're eating enough.
You're an early riser normally?
I am, yeah. I like to get up in the morning early. I used to work construction and I used to get up super early in the morning every single day. And I would work 12 to 14 hours and I was pounding fence posts. That was super fun. But I did that because I had to save some money because I wanted to bodybuild and I wanted to transition into online coaching. But I knew that it was not a smart idea to do by itself. I think it's good and talked about more.
Yeah.
But like the whole like mental health thing, like mental health thing and like body dysmorphia, I think it all kind of plays into the same thing. I pushed myself so hard this prep and I took on so much that I'm just like, I think I'm just like mentally drained. And that's why it's so important to just be okay with the way you look after a show. Because if you're not and you focus on the mirror too much, then you're gonna take away from your off season. And let's be honest, it does not take that long to get healthy after a show if you do it right. Maybe 1-2 months max, and then you can focus on, you know, putting on size again or going into another show prep if you're ready for it. But something I struggled with after this show was I got so lean for this show. I got the leanest I've ever been in my entire life, man. Like I told you, I was like just under 4% body fat. Like that's really lean, man. And it really messed with me in my head after the show because I got so used to seeing myself because I held that body fat for like probably 2 months. I held that body fat for so long that I think I just got so used to how I looked in the mirror and like I kind of built like a pretty large following on social media on how I looked. It's just not, I don't feel like myself when I start putting on fat, if that makes sense, because you get so used to just like waking up every day, recording in the mirror, you know, going to the gym, recording after the workout, and those things aren't really there for you anymore. They are, but they don't look the same and they don't feel the same and you don't get the same response out of them. So you gotta kind of separate yourself from separate real life from social media, and it's really hard. That's kind of what I'm doing right now is like, I'm finally on like the flip side of that, of just being okay with just being Austin again and not having to like, you know, prep and just be super focused, because body dysmorphia is just a real thing in this sport in general. And like, you're always comparing yourself to other people. You're always, you know, posting the best picture. You could take like 1,000 pictures and you post the best picture and you have to edit it and all this stuff. And it's like, it's weird that everybody just likes you because of the way you look. It's the weirdest thing if you think about it. Like, I definitely struggle with it a lot. And I think it's very good to just be in tune with your emotions and just understand that it's okay that you're going through it and just kind of see the flip side of it and what's going to happen in the future if you are able to, you know, check all those boxes and make sure those variables are intact. I do some posing calls. So we got posing, I do coaching, I do lifestyle coaching, like prep coaching, do it all. So one-stop shop, baby. We're gonna get on, this isn't my client, this is one of my friend Sean's clients. I get people refer their clients to me for posing, so we're gonna jump on a call with him right now. I'm gonna preface this real fast. I got muscle and strength here. They're doing a whole day documentary with me. So is it cool if we run through a couple clips of our posing for muscle and strength?
Dude, hell yeah.
We have 4 of those today. Usually it's a lot more. Like on Sunday I have 8, now 9. You just signed up for another one. So what we'll do here is we're gonna have a kind of like between meals protein shake. The protein from the morning meal isn't that much because I have one of these usually. So I have a little bit from the eggs. There's like 14 grams from those eggs. And then I have a scoop and a half of Elevation from Arms Race. This is the fruity cereal. This stuff is the whey isolate. So it's really easily digesting. It does not bother my stomach at all, no bloating. I love this stuff. And I'll do a scoop and a half of this. I just eyeball it. On prep, I'll weigh it out. But right now I'm just gonna eyeball it. This stuff is super fine powder. Like this stuff mixes really easy.
Yeah, it looks really.
It's actually like really good, man.
Doesn't even look like whey, to be honest.
No, it's like it tastes super good. Look at how fine it is. I'll have to have this while I'm getting on my next posing call, and then I'll see you guys back for the actual meal too. Like I said, this is just kind of like bridge my 2 meals together here, and make sure I don't miss out on any protein. Yeah, this is my baby. I just got this thing, 2023. It's getting a tint next week. It's a RS5. But no, the best thing about it is like what it means to me. I drove a Honda Civic since I was 18. I bought this car when I was 18 and I put $6,000 down on it. I had gotten in an accident with my last car. It wasn't my fault. I got T-boned. And I had $6 grand in my name, and it was the money because I was living paycheck to paycheck. I bought that Honda Civic with that $6 grand I got from insurance. I put it down on that, and I drove that until literally 2 weeks ago. And then I got this car. So I told myself that once I got my Pro card, I was gonna get myself a nice car. To clarify, the Pro card most definitely did not pay for this. The Pro card, actually, you lose money getting a Pro card. Ah!
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think he's a beast. In the other off seasons that I've had, it's just been like, I literally got done with the show and I just was like, you know, I'm done with bodybuilding until I decide to start another prep. That's how it's always been. This time I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna keep it clean during the day. I'm gonna have that structure, and then I'm going to, you know, have what I want at night when I feel I need to. Obviously, there are different days where you might look a certain way. You might understand that, like, okay, I'm getting a little bit of extra, you know, here on the lower back. My shape's going away a little bit. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing look. And then obviously you want to keep engagement content high, and you want to stay healthy throughout the off season. The larger you get, the more fat you put on in the off season, the harder your prep's going to be, the longer it's going to be, and it's just not going to be as efficient. So I try to keep it as lean and tight as I can, especially the waistline. We're gonna get some sushi, some poke. I don't get this every day. I just started getting it recently, but this is one of the things that I'll treat myself to. I get a big bowl with white rice, and then I'll get half salmon, half tuna, 2 scoops of each. And then I'll get a bunch of veggies. I'll get cucumber, sweet onions, seaweed salad, edamame, cilantro, pineapple. I'm not gonna lie, I've gotten this for like 3 days straight. What? Oh, eel sauce, please. I get a little eel sauce, just a little bit, please. Look at that thing. That's a slam to the brim. All right, guys. So we got meal 2 here. This thing is hefty. It's got some weight to it. We have probably, I mean,
dude, that's at least 3 cups.
That's at least, I'm gonna say that's like dang near 300-400 grams of rice at least there, jasmine rice. Like, and this rice isn't like, it's not dry. This is like, this is dense. It's dense rice. And we have obviously pineapples, mangoes, strawberries. I'm a huge fruit guy right now. We have crab on top, sesame seeds. We have edamame. We have seaweed salad. We have tuna. We have 2 scoops of tuna. We have 2 scoops of salmon. So we got some fats in there, a lot of fats in there from the salmon. I think we had cucumber and sweet onions. That's what's in it. And eel sauce. The key here, guys, is you need enough fats for healthy hormones, but you also don't want to have too many. It's just not very beneficial for you on the off season. So just enough. All right, so we're gonna have our meal 3 here. I'm gonna have some steak pre-workout. So we got 8 ounces of steak in here, and this is exactly what I need pre-workout. I usually eat this about 30 minutes before I lift, so we're actually leaving for the gym here in about 20 minutes. So that's actually perfect timing because it'll be about 30 minutes, 45 minutes before we start training. So I'm just gonna heat this up real fast. Let it sizzle a little bit. This stuff tastes super good. Probably gonna throw a little bit of olive oil in it too, because I'm on the off season. So I'm gonna have 150 grams of jasmine rice. This is how you make food right before you go to the gym in a hurry. All right, so this is our pre-workout meal. We have 8 ounces of sirloin steak, 150 grams of jasmine rice. There was a little bit of olive oil that I used to cook the steak, and then a little bit of sugar-free ketchup in there with some salt, and then I have a whole muffin blueberry muffin from Costco. So we're gonna eat this, get in our zone, go kill back with Matt, and I'll see you guys at MI40.
You know, on the off season, yeah, you might have a little bit more energy, you might have some more carbs in your system. So yeah, I guess like finding the motivation to work out might be easier, but the actual workouts and exercises themselves should not be easier. You should be constantly pushing yourself and constantly trying to progress as much as you can. Honestly, think if they're easier, you're just doing yourself the disjustice. So I would say on the off season, I focus more on lower volume. I really try to lift as heavy weight as I possibly can with as good a form as I can for at least that first working set.
Watch this, ready?
What the What? Wow. Did you just hands-free parallel park? I did.
That's gonna be me after the meal tonight. All right, so we have meal 4. We're gonna have 250 grams of jasmine rice, and we're gonna have some chicken. So like I said, one of these is my serving size of chicken, so I'm just gonna literally pop one of these in the microwave. It's super easy. It's way easier. I just grab it with my hands. It's just way easier. All right. It's literally that easy. Just rip this off. I'm actually just gonna eat these individually. And then a little bit of salt. So my main source of income is actually online coaching. You know, I really pride myself on the communication with my clients, making sure that, you know, I am there for each and every client the same and give every single client the same energy. That's allowed me to kind of scale to a point where I don't really have to rely on sponsors. I don't have to rely on, you know, other sources of income to keep my bodybuilding journey going. And I can live comfortably and still live the life I want to live and save for my future. I feel like online coaching is often kind of misunderstood in the fact that they get this very like cookie cutter program without any follow-up. And that's just, it's not acceptable at the end of the day. I mean, you're paying somebody for a service and they just have something made, they send it to you. And I know you've heard this spiel before, but it can't be really said enough. You know, these goals, people's goals should not be taken lightly. And you're just doing yourself a disjustice as a coach, not spending that time and energy on each client.
Do you want to give any insight on the cats?
Yeah, sure. So this is Nobu. This cat is very special. He fell off of a balcony, poor guy. This is Athena. She's the sweetheart. Athena, come here. Yeah, she's my baby. And then we have, where's Z? Is he up? I don't know. We have the other one. He does whatever. He's kind of crazy. He's the newer one. He's like less than a year old. He's absolutely crazy, but they're my little work buddies. They like to, I probably look like a total cat dude, but honestly, like I'm sitting here stroking the cat. For real, I used to be a dog dude, and then I met my girlfriend. She had Athena and Nobu, and I kind of just fell in love, so I am now a cat man. But they help me do my work, so if you get some client check-ins, and you just know that Athena and Nobu helped me out with them, so. All right, guys, so we have the last and final meal of the day here. This is actually my favorite meal of the day. We have 8 ounces of sirloin steak by Flex Pro, obviously. We have 250 grams of white jasmine rice, and we have 10 grams of Kerrygold's butter. So yes, I have butter at night. We like to keep the fats a little higher at night. Just, you know, you wake up in the morning, you're not as hungry. It allows me to sleep better, to be honest. And normally I'll put oats in here or something like that. I don't have like the sirloin with the oats, but lately this has been what I've been on. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this, this content, please like this video. Make sure to share it with somebody and make sure to subscribe to the channel.